and welcome to the CNN International Newscast. I'm your host, Kate Markham, and this is my co-host, Ashley Lee. Today we're here to give you the latest on Zimbabwe and their current catastrophes, inflation, and dictatorship.
Zimbabwe has various landforms inside its country. The Inyanga Mountains line Zimbabwe's eastern border, while the Zimbabwe River is a barrier between Zimbabwe and Zambia. The savanna covers most of Zimbabwe, but evergreen forests are located in the east. The countries surrounding Zimbabwe are Zambia, Botswana, South Africa, and Mozambique. The area is 150,872 square miles, and the capital is Harare. The climate is dry half the year and wet for the other half. Now that we covered geography, let's discuss culture. 98% of people are black, 1% are Asian, and everybody else is white. The overall population is 13,661,000. With religion, although most people are Christians, some follow in traditional African beliefs, and English is a common language. However, Shona and Ndebele are used just as often. Now for history with Kate.
Zimbabwe has a complicated history of racism. Despite the fact that 98% of the population is black, the country was controlled by an all-white government until 1979. The last 10 years of the rebellion were particularly nasty because of the extreme worldwide trade restrictions. The black nationalists and the white government engaged in guerrilla warfare, which is when a few small groups of combatants use hit-and-run tactics to fight. The new mixed government was also unpopular because people felt it allowed the small population of white people to retain special rights. The constitution changed multiple times to benefit the current political leader, Robert Mugabe.
Speaking of Mugabe, let's talk about dictatorship. Robert Mugabe was born on February 21st, 1924 in Harare. As Kate had previously said, Mugabe did in fact alter the constitution so it would allow him to achieve even more power over the people. Part of it forbade people from traveling to foreign countries if the government felt it was a threat to their national security. The government often subdued or assaulted political rivals as well. President Mugabe made many decisions with his power that have influenced his country severely. One of those led to the time the government announced a campaign that was intended to destroy urban areas. That left more than 700,000 people homeless. What was possibly the most harsh act he had induced was in 2002 when the government took control of farmland from whites and gave the land to those of the African descent. That soon escalated into a destructive farm preparation and then morphed into an enormous lack of food that made the government responsible for the economic disaster.
We got more on the economy. In 2000, Zimbabwe's economy plummeted. The country's debt was so large that Zimbabwe began printing money in larger quantities. This resulted in an extreme jump in their currency's inflation. Inflation is when money loses its value. In Zimbabwe's case, it was the fault of overprinting. Their inflation rate jumped up to 200 million%. At the time, 7,959 Zimbabwean kwacha was worth just $1 in the US. This economic collapse led to extreme poverty among the people, even worse than it was before. Only 1 in 5 adults had a job. The government decided to do something about their worsening economic state. They changed from the Zimbabwean kwacha to accepting a wide variety of international currency inside the country. This has helped stabilize the economy. Zimbabwe still has the highest world inflation rate, but it has dropped to 100,000%, so there's hope for Zimbabwe's economy to level out, but it'll take a long, long time. That's all for today's news, and we'll see you next time.